Whew. Okay, guys, it is early in the morning and we have more than my 5 fingers I'm holding up, but 6 days until we move. And you can see I still have a lot to do. So we have 3 things on the agenda today. One is we need to get labels on everything that's ready to ship. 2, we need to finish packing the orders. Things I should have gotten done yesterday, but I just ran out of time. And 3, I need to finish packing up anything that I am taking with me. Hey guys, it is 2:40 and Friday, July 1, and I am still packing orders. I am determined to get them done today. Still had a lot of customers, so had to take breaks, and it's just taking that long to get things Tetris together and boxes built and labels done, and thank goodness hubby didn't have to work today. Yesterday was his last day, and he's helping me. I've only had to refund about 5 labels because of some kind of mistake. We've only not charged somebody a couple of times because he messed up a little bit. But still, if he wasn't helping me, I would probably still have 2 days worth of work to do. Okay, we are back in the same spot as this morning, getting ready to walk around the shop and show you. It is about 5:30. I'm calling it a day. I had a ton of customers, which is good because I sold stuff, but I'm still trying to get things packed. So we got a couple packages ready to go for the post office tomorrow. And you can see my line is much smaller, although a lot of this has been already shipped, and these are new packages. A couple more packages in here, but you can see that I only have a little bit left to go. Everything else is cleared. This is going to be a pickup now. So yeah, long day. Okay, I didn't do a video this morning because I did one last night and it looked exactly the same as it did when I left the shop. And now we are at about 11:30 on Saturday, July 2nd, 4 days until we move. And here is what the shop currently looks like. I'll give you a little tour. Standing at the front door, and P.S. I'm still packing some orders. I don't know if you can hear Matt, but we're gonna go eat some tenderloins. So that's going. And so all of my stuff is over here. That's either staying, office stuff, packed, or packing that needs to get shipped. This little pile is going. And then when we go in the back room, which you guys probably haven't seen too much, it's all pretty emptied out. So this stuff is stuff that I need to go through or is staying. This is going, this is going, this is staying. So I would say we have made a lot of progress today. I did sleep good last night though. Okay, been a long day. My back is hurting, not from lifting things, from literally bending over. So we are back at the front door and pretty much the shop is empty. We have a few things that we need to do, but all my stuff's gone. I have a bunch of shelves from the walls to take down. We have this middle section of wall that I built that we need to take down. I kept the green rolling cart and I need to get that loaded in the trailer. The couch, we were trying to sell it. It has a broken piece, but we're probably just gonna end up trying to get it fixed here soon. If you would like to see me actually put this whole barn together with all of these sections that are salvaged, we've also got galvanized on the ceiling and the wall partition. You can see I used different kind of paint. You can go and look at a different YouTube channel all about the making of this shop. And then here is my wallpaper wall that I did. So that is another DIY share thing. Normally it's covered up a little bit. And then when we go in here to the back, this gets picked up on Monday. This stuff all is either, I got a delivery and we've got just things that need paid for shipping and then to go out. We've got some boxes. Another section that's always covered up. I love how I use these plywood highway tax signs for the wall back here. I've got a few orders to pack up, but that was low on the priority list today. And then got some boxes. We still have to pack all of our kitchen stuff, but otherwise it's just kind of odds and ends actually in the house. Probably going to take a lot of my paint and stuff to the recycling center. A little more messy back here. And then I need to pack up my lights. I've got an awesome rug back here. So if I have time and I get the floors cleaned and shop vacked and everything, I'm going to roll that out for you. But this was our like workroom where we painted and cleaned and sanded and did all of that stuff. And then this room is where I did my lives. That's the wall from my lives and my shipping area. And then the shop portion is what I called the showroom. Oh, I can't believe it. Hey guys, I slept like doo-doo last night. My back hurt. I was just hot, cold. My mind just racing. I got too much on my on my face, on my head, in my head. And I actually got up, went and watched TV for about an hour, ate chips, things that I never ever do, even when I can't sleep, but I did last night. Then I did finally fall asleep. I drank some coffee this morning, took another little mini nap already, and at 8:30 in the morning, we are back at it. But literally, I've been getting up at 4:45, like when I normally do, and go work out and coming out to the shop. That's probably been like 2 months now. And so it felt good to wait until 8:30 to start doing shit. So Matt is out power washing the front drive because when we sold all of the wine or whiskey barrels, whatever you want to call them, they all had water in them. And when we loaded them, they leaked whatever was in them everywhere. And so it was really, really gross. So he's getting that front area cleaned up a little bit. One thing I've totally slacked on since we've sold the house is doing weeds. And so the next people are just going to have to tackle the weeds because I've neglected them spraying or pulling, but we are at least going to have clean concrete. So I am working on getting the last few orders packed up, getting people invoiced. My goal is to get the shop done today and probably the kitchen packed. So fingers crossed. Okay, this is end of the day on Sunday. We are calling it quits. Actually, we've been working on packing up the kitchen, which is the last thing really in the house to pack up. Pretty much we have been living like college students, we joke, for a while now, because since I have 2 trailers, I've just been loading the one, here for probably a month, and getting things ready and in the house because I was still selling things out here and open. And so I did the house first, and then as we got to the end, then I worked on the shop. So today the kids and Matt took down all of the shelving, and we're going to take all of this and probably put it in the garage at the new house. We got the wall partition from the middle here. Still have both couches, so probably they're going to be going with us. Took all the stuff off of the walls. So screws and nails and everything in here is done. It's just gonna be loaded up here for our second trip. I've got things that need to go, that are labeled, that need to go to the post office, or things that are gonna get picked up on that shelf. And then this is just empty boxes. Over here, that shelf is empty boxes. Back here, we have things that need paid for, and then they will get their label. And then I am just sorting and organizing and packing. We got most of the shelving down in here. Still have my big work surface up because I still have stuff I need to do. And it's better on my back if I'm not bending over the whole time. This back room, I've really just kind of gotten a little bit on it. Some of this stuff we're taking to the recycling center. Some of it we're going to be taking with us, but we'll still have shelving to take down. In here, the kids did a great job helping us today, which was nice and surprising. And I need to saran wrap this rug and get it loaded up. I don't think necessarily we're going to use it in the house. It's kind of hard to see, but it is awesome. So basically we have Monday and Tuesday to finish packing. We close Wednesday morning on our house. And then on the new house in Ankeny, we close Wednesday evening. We're gonna leave a little bit early, give ourselves plenty of time because we are anticipating having a blowout on the trailer. Because one, that storage trailer that I'm working on now, or the trailer, has been my storage for probably 5 years. I just use it for storage, parked it and used it. So it really hasn't been on the road. We got it checked out and everything, but still a little bit scary. And then the other one, since I haven't really been setting up at shows, I've really been trying to downsize how much merchandise I have, really trying to just buy small things that I can ship because I was only open by appointment. I really haven't used my big trailer either, or it's not even my big trailer, but my newer trailer either. So, fingers crossed everything goes okay as we are driving up there. But then they don't get possession of our house until Friday morning at 9 a.m. So we are anticipating taking 2 trailer loads up on Wednesday when we close, getting those unloaded, bringing them back probably Wednesday night, plan on being a long night. Then Thursday, we're looking at how much stuff we have, figuring probably going to be taking both of them back up on Thursday, and then we should be done. We should have everything cleaned out. We have a lawnmower shed, older galvanized shed. It's emptied out. The new addition here to the side that we wouldn't have done had we known for sure we were moving, but we'd already paid for it when we decided we were moving. That is emptied out. And I didn't sell my other vintage truck, but it's going to my mom's and we're just going to park it there for the meantime. I just had hard feelings about selling it too cheaply. And so I'm just going to hold on to it because in a few years when I move out to the country again, I want the freaking truck. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. And otherwise, so we'll have 2 full days to pack and fingers crossed everything goes okay. Hey guys, I'm in the front of the store again, or what used to be the store. We move tomorrow. So yesterday we loaded a lot of stuff. We took all the shelf brackets off of these boards. We decided they would pack easier that way. And then we ended the night, not at fireworks for the 4th, but in the ER. Cash Must have just gotten overheated. His blood work didn't show that he was dehydrated, but maybe he was a little dehydrated. He went to the pool the last half of the day, did flips and stuff off the diving board, so hit his head a few times just on the water. His contacts, when he put them in the other morning, were really blurry, and he is a new contact user. Like, I think he's been wearing them for a couple weeks now. So I think kind of a combination of all of those things, and he just like had a migraine. So we were kind of worried about him having a concussion. So we went to the ER just to play it safe. So nothing like, a couple nights before you move and spending it in the ER. Plus with the 4th, I was like, there's going to be all these people with firework accidents or been drinking, and here we are in there for a headache. But anyway, we're glad we went. And I also got to see one of my former classmates. She was our nurse. And so that was kind of nice too. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have seen her before we left. But I'll turn the camera around and show you kind of what things are looking like. So these were all shelves that I had on the wall here in the shop. And then in the back. So this is all we have left in here to pack, mainly just like wood. The boxes will probably go to the recycling center, the ones we don't end up using. We're gonna put all the chemicals and stuff. Well, that's going to the recycling center. They have a little like store area. But the chemicals are gonna go in the back of the truck for one of the trips. So this room is the worst. Still have stuff that needs to get paid for. There's stuff in the front that needs to get shipped. Trash, things that are going to my parents' house. But this room is now all emptied. I had done the little shutter wall as a photo op backdrop, but then I don't think I ever really utilized it too much. So both trailers are full, and we're planning on just taking a 3rd load here at some point on Thursday. I am alive, but barely. Okay, so there's still quite a bit in the shop, but the house is packed up. We have a little bit in the kitchen, a little bit of food in the fridge. We have the dining room table, a couple chairs in the living room, 2 TVs, a chair in the basement, the top of our mattress, and that's it in the house. And then out here, we mainly just have all of these metal shelves. Those boxes are empty. Hey guys, we are moving tomorrow. We're to 1 day to move. We actually closed on our house today, so that is all done for the house that we're living in. They take possession on the Friday at 9 a.m. We should be out tomorrow by lunch. So we're gonna Thursday by lunch. We're gonna take a load up and then come back and get another load, and then we should be done. So here's what the shop looks like. All those cardboard boxes over there are empty, but if I ship things, I kind of don't want to get rid of them all. A lot of fishing poles. We got a lot of boards. These are all of my shelving that I used to have up. And so got some vacuums back here. Doesn't my wallpaper wall look so good? It's all emptied out back here, although we do have to take off that shelf. So I have about 8 people I'm waiting to pay for shipping. So I have my computer still set up. I put my printer over here on the rolly cart. So probably when we get back on Thursday, I'll take that down and we'll get all that stuff packed up. And I just noticed Matt is trying to hook up one of the trucks to a trailer. It is one that doesn't have a backup camera, which if you don't have a backup camera on your truck or something that you pull with, then you know it's can be a pain in the ass to get hooked up. And now he is used to using a camera and doesn't have one on my dad's truck. So he's probably like, why the heck isn't Brooke out here helping me? I've been told over and over again by my dad to never stand between a truck and a trailer because you could get smashed. And
I always thought he was a little bit crazy, but I did hear on the radio not that long ago that a husband ended up killing his wife because he accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake and pinned her in between. So don't do that.
Whew. Well, we're getting ready to pull out. I'm excited, but I'm still crying and sad. It is much earlier this morning than we planned on, and things didn't really go as we planned because of all this freaking rain, but we are loaded and we are getting ready to head to Ankeny, and we won't go in the house again. Well, we are moved in, but we just unloaded everything into the garage, trying to hurry as fast as we can to get the truck and trailers out of the way.